started with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Looking to throw. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going right to work up top. On target over the middle. It's a seam wide open, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught behind the line, it's Carney. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. NC State quick to the line. Let's talk for a second about NC State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun. Turning it on! And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll give it to him again. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it, but you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The give from the gun. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. NC State going up tempo. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. NC State quick to the line. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On the ground, it's Carney. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Rutgers. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got him. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Sends it back in motion. Rushes on him. Trying to run the screen, and it was almost kicked off. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man. It's Black. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Brings up second down.
That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him! And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Graham. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They blow an opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable, right?
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man. He was locked in with his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
NC State has to come up with a big play here on third down. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Finds his man. It's Graham. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Carney. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. NC State going up tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Green. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll pull it down. Shakes off the defender. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offense.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to blow up. Nice job on first down, stopping a couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Safe completion on the screen. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Oh, better look out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The offense changing the play. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires to the middle. The short hands, it's Graham. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying to run, it's Carney. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Fires to the tight end. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Blue Devils in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. It's Barnett. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And he'll line this one up from 53 yards out and try to bang it through. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all day.
Reels it in down the left side. Open spaces. Tap. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in